I don't want to think about food for at least another hour.
And we are live for the final episode of 2024. Welcome to the Six Nutz Podcast, episode 40. Episode 40. Can you believe it?
I can't.
Unbelievable. It all started in a dingy basement. Well, not dingy. It all started in a basement with
in a
some hot
shitty,
sauce,
ugly, dingy, stupid basement
with 3 chairs, 3 guys, 6 nuts, and some hot sauce.
Yeah.
Episode 40. Welcome, everybody. I'm your host, Dave, joined as always by Paul Bourgon and Jordan Angus. Before we get to what we're going to talk about today, down below, right below Paul's chin, there is a scrolling banner.
A long way down.
A scrolling banner that's telling you need to go and subscribe to all our social media channels, all 2 of them. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel at Six Nuts Comedy. Also, we're on Instagram, so go there and follow us there at Six Nuts Comedy. Also, major announcement. Major.
Okay.
Where's the breaking news jingle?
I was just going to say, where's your breaking news thing?
Right there. Let me play it again. We are doing a live show. Details down at the bottom. Live podcast featuring Bhavin. Let's hope I don't mess this up. Prajapati. Bhavin Prajapati on Sunday, January 12th. You'll notice January is misspelt.
Bajin Prajapati spelled correctly, but January spelled incorrectly.
January is misspelled, but be there January 12th, 7 p.m. It's a Sunday night. It's our first live podcast, and it's going to be great because we'll be able to interact with people watching. We'll be able to comment, post comments as they're made live. It's going to be a lot of fun. And with Bhavin. Bhavin's a funny guy.
Oh, cool.
So he'll be the 4th nut. No, the 7th and 8th nut.
Yeah, it's cool. We're going to be doing a live podcast stream, which is...
Yeah.
Yeah, like what you see on Facebook. When you get the comments popping up and stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's going to be outstanding. So make sure you set your calendars for Sunday, January 12th, 7 p.m. Live. We had some comments from episode 39.
Okay.
You guys want to see them before we get to hold my beer?
Can't wait.
All right. First comment we were talking about throwing up. And we referenced a certain goalie who would throw up before every game. I said it was Glenn Hall, but we were corrected thanks to Marilyn Bourgon 6586, who made the comment. It was Gump Worsley, and it was in fact Gump Worsley. So thank you to Marilyn Bourgon 6586, friend of the show, our biggest supporter, I think. Biggest supporter.
Yeah.
So it was Gump Worsley who threw up.
We also had story hundreds of times, but I still don't know who Gump Worsley is.
He was a goalie for the Habs, was he not?
Forrest Gump Worsley.
I don't know what team, but he was a goalie for sure. Threw up before every single game. That's how he performed as well as he did. We also had a comment about somebody talked about Happy Dad and Rockstar Vodka. So Pan Hatred 8243 said, gonna have to look for that Happy Dad and Rockstar Vodka. New things to experience. So Jordan, you are contributing to Pan Hatred's alcoholism. So you should be very proud about that. And we also talked about Tim Hortons Pizza. Same person commented, been wondering for so long how those Tim's pizzas were. Haven't taken the dive yet. Glad to hear they're not bad. So
holy fuck there, bud. We got to get a Tim Hortons sponsorship,
Forget about it. Get ourselves some vodka and a Tim Hortons pizza. It's a whore's breakfast. Exactly. We call that a whore's breakfast.
So, as always, thank you for the comments. And we encourage anybody that wants to comment on anything we talk about, please do so. We will talk about it on the next episode. So, gentlemen, episode number 40. Thoughts, man? How are we feeling about episode 40?
Pretty good. I got some some big news for you guys for our next segment. Keeping that one close until then. But I'm excited, man. Episode 40, we've come a long way. What did you say? We're batting 851?
851. 47 weeks, 40 episodes.
It's the time I woke up last night. 8:51.
Yes, sir. So, yes. So we got a great episode. We're going to do Hold My Beer. We're going to talk about a few things, our Christmases, and we're going to do pet peeves today.
Okay.
My favorite pet peeves. I got a lot to get off my chest, man, so I cannot wait. Without further ado, do you guys want to get right into Hold My Beer?
Let's do it.
Paul said let's do it, so that means we got to do it. Hold my beer. Everybody's favorite segment. We asked last time, comment on this video. Give us some suggestions. We need beer suggestions on what we should try, or alcohol suggestions. Because this is a segment where we go around the virtual room and share with everybody our beverage of choice for this episode. So episode 40, Paul's in a food coma, so we'll skip him. We'll go right to Jordan first, then we'll go to Paul, and then me. So Jordan, your beverage of choice.
Okay, so I'm going to break the news real quick before I start drinking here. January, I am doing a dry January. However, one of our viewers has given me 4 or 5 non-alcoholic beverages, so mocktails and stuff like that. So for the Hold My Beer segments, because they are sober, I will be drinking beverages that they drink that are non-alcoholic, but they taste really good. So I'll be trying some new stuff out. So even though I'm not drinking anything alcoholic, they'll be for our sober viewers something that they might want to try. Because of my dry January, I'm preparing my liver. So I brought 2 drinks today. One I was smoking.
Right. Yes, sir. 2 drinks. Applause for that.
So, to keep with the theme of new drink every week, I'm trying a White Claw watermelon.
Oh my God.
Ooh, watermelon. Ooh.
Yeah, we'll take a little.
Jordan, I have a White Claw in my fridge, and I decided, I'm like, which one should I pick? Yeah. Oh man, we almost were that close.
We were that close. Quick, wow. Get the other one.
I can go get it, but I mean, it's not the same.
Late now, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, and my chugging drink of choice is a Budweiser because I love me a Bud. I'm going to put that in the glass because it's easier to chug in a glass. Right, Paul?
It sure is, Bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the wiser choice, Bud.
Yeah.
You got to hold it up a little, Jordan, so we could see your pour.
Are you actually going to chug it?
That's pretty good head. Pretty good head you got there, Jordan.
Thank you. I give the best head. Not actually. I'm all teeth. So yeah, the White Claw I would give like an 8.51.
All right. And the Budweiser.
Exactly what we're batting. What's with 8.51?
Ooh, 8.51.
Budweiser's good. Budweiser's a solid 7.
Budweiser is always good. Eh?
Solid 7. All right.
Yep.
I think I like it more than Coors.
I like Budweiser more than Coors.
Yeah.
Coors is good for like it's really hot, plus 40 degrees outside. You're sitting outside, but I still like Budweiser better.
Yeah. All right. So an 8.51 and a 7. So
while you guys are drinking your drinks, I'm gonna finish this one. Okay.
All right. Let's go down to Paul. Paul, your beverage of choice.
Jordan's doing a wet, dry January because he's doing an absolutely soaking wet December.
You're right.
My Stella. Stella's what was in my fridge. It was either that or a White Claw, and of course I didn't choose the same as Jordan, but we've all had Stella before. I'm pretty sure I've had Stella on the podcast. I think, Dave, it's you and I that need drink beer choices. Jordan's always got something new, right? So 100%. I think it's you and I that need people to comment on these. Anyway, good story.
All right, he's drinking it down.
Is yours like the watermelon? Do you have?
I think it's citrus or something like that. But yeah, I mean it's rating. It's a Stella. I give it a Stella. That's what I give it as a rating.
That's a Stella score.
Stella.
Yeah.
Round of applause for that. A Stella rating. Fantastic. All right. Well, I'm gonna shock everybody. I've got
no way.
Stella.
Boom.
This was not pre-planned.
This was
We
not.
don't have show meetings. We don't have. I have production meeting every show, but I'm the only one that shows up. So
I was gonna say I don't come to those.
No, me neither. Yeah.
I give that a solid 8.51. 8.51. Here we go. Beautiful. What a segment. I think this is by far the greatest segment we've ever had.
Well, we've done it 40 times.
We have
think
done it 40 times.
I think I've had a new drink every episode. I don't think I've done one that's the same.
Have you really?
I think so, yeah. I would have
Really?
to go back and watch every single one. I might have
for
done
you.
one episode, but every
Awesome.
single one has been a different drink.
Really?
That's
You know
fantastic.
what? I'm gonna go back before the next episode, and I'm gonna log every drink that we've had, and I'm gonna give you guys a full report.
You do work for the government, don't you?
Yes, I do. You're
work
damn
for the
right, I do.
government. Yeah.
I do. From 7:30 to 3:30, I
That's
put
it.
in a solid 4 hours a day. The other 3, I do work for this podcast.
You love Paul Bigrick. Paul Bigrick. Paul Bigrick.
That would be
Um,
interesting though if you have that time to see like
I will.
what we've had.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and do that, and I've also got a bit of a trivia question for you guys. I
Okay.
mentioned her in our private chat that we've done 40 episodes in 47 weeks. Give me the date of our very first episode, the published date, episode 1, took place in Paul's basement.
That
February
February
12th.
February something. I'm pretty sure it's February.
Jordan's looking. I could tell, Jordan, you are cheating, man.
No, I swear I'm not cheating. I'm not
You
cheating.
were looking off to the side, man.
I was thinking there's not
February, was it February 10th? February 3rd?
I think it was the 12th.
12th?
It was published on February the 12th. I think we recorded it on like the 10th,
Yeah.
and
I
then
think
it was
so.
published
We were
on
both right.
Monday.
Yeah, we were both right.
So you're both right. There you go.
Yeah.
February 12th. Which episode has the most number of views?
The one with Pat Cardinal.
Do you remember what episode number?
Is it 9?
You're looking. You're
No, I swear I'm
looking.
not looking. No, I spend a lot of time watching our stuff and
How many
I try
views?
to remember what we're doing, right? I want to keep doing the same shit over and over again.
Good. It's a good point. Yeah.
All right. So what about views? Number of views in that episode?
Oh fuck, I don't know. Last I had seen, I think it was like 168 or something. I don't.
149.
Oh,
149.
I'm off. Okay.
Pat
And it is
Cardinal,
Pat?
episode 9. Yes, it is Pat Cardinal. Yeah, the
Pretty
most
good.
number of views.
Congrats,
so,
Pat. Congrats.
we will send him that the check in the mail. What do you call that check? Residual royalties,
Royalties, yeah.
royalty check. So he'll get 50% of everything we've made so far.
Sure, nothing.
But
All right. So Paul, you said you were in a food coma, man. Tell us about your Christmas. This is a
Christmas-
post-Christmas
Christmas is
episode,
great.
man.
My
it?
favorite thing about Christmas is the food. It's getting together with the family and eating. My mom and sister, my brother too, he chips in. I'm the only one who doesn't do, like, I don't do shit. Like, I don't even ask me to cook anything. You know what I mean? Unless you guys want toast, like, they're like, just come and play with the kids is basically what my job is. But yeah, man, every year, every Thanksgiving, every Easter, every Christmas, the spread is like, oh my God.
Insane.
And I made a point this year. I said, okay, I'm not eating 2 plates of dinner. Because you get home and you're just like, oh, you know what I mean?
So you had one
And then-
giant plate.
Oh, it's ridiculous. But yeah, one giant plate. But like my brother and my cousin, they rifle down their plate and then they go in the kitchen and they get a second plate. It's the same thing. Man, it's so much food. Like it's like, and I've eaten a large pizza many times in my life. I think this is way more food than a large pizza. Plus, you're eating dessert, you're eating cookies, you're having like hors d'oeuvres beforehand. My God, heaven. So, with like last on Boxing Day, we went to my sister's house. She lives in North Gore because she's got a really big house, so it can fit the family, right? And we had the same thing, Christmas dinner, and I had one plate, and I got home that night, and I was like, oh my God, I want to die. Like I want to after one plate, right? And then I always leave with a plate because in my opinion, Christmas dinner the day after is amazing. It's almost better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
know,
So you got to describe describe what was on your plate. First of all,
turkey.
is it a regular size plate or you take like a platter?
It's a plate,
Is it a
and
platter?
it's a plate, and it's full. Like it's not
Okay.
mounding; it's just a full plate.
So what's on it?
Turkey, turnip, like mashed turnip,
Gross.
cabbage, purple cabbage. My mom makes is amazing.
Oh,
And then roasted potatoes
Yep.
and stuffing, turkey. I'm a white meat
white
kind
meat.
of guy.
Yep.
Ham,
Gravy
gravy. Of course. No, it's all dry.
on what? Gravy on what? Just the
Yeah.
turkey or everything?
On everything.
Everything.
Okay.
You
And
have
Oh my God.
also, my mom makes like a casserole, like broccoli and asparagus, like a green food vegetable casserole with cheese and stuff, and it's
Yep.
like the highlight of the plate, you know.
Really?
Oh my God, it's unreal. It's unreal. And cookies like galore, right? And she gave me for
Cookies on
Christmas,
your plate?
She gave me a Tupperware container full of cookies
Okay.
on Christmas Day, and they're gone. Like they're gone right now.
Well, Christmas Day was like 3 days ago.
Yeah, but like 45 cookies in 3 days.
That's
Yeah.
15 a day.
Yeah,
That's
pardon
pretty
me?
good, man.
Yeah. Anyway, trifle for dessert as well. So we had my mom makes a really mean trifle, and just you know, I'm glad I'm only doing one. But like yesterday, that's all I ate yesterday, and I was full up until like I still feel like I'm not hungry. Is essentially what I'm saying. So
Wow.
you know what it's a
that,
product of? It's a product
that-
of, and Jordan over there won't get this, but it's getting older. It's getting older. I used to go to McDonald's and I'd be like, you can't have just a burger. You have to have a dessert burger. You know what I mean?
Dessert
You
burger.
gotta have
A
three
dessert
burgers.
burger.
You need a dessert burger. You can't
Yeah.
have 2-3 burgers, right?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
like easily. Like I sat down at Subway once and I ate 3-foot-long subs back to back to
Jesus.
back. You
My
know,
God, what do you got? A tapeworm in your stomach? My
Jordan once
Lord.
had 15 beers in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But no, I have a huge appetite, right? And just as I'm getting older, right? I mean, it's just I can feel it. I can feel it now. If I have more than one sub, I'm dead. You know, and I'm ashamed of myself in a way. You know, but anyway, that's the food coma that I'm in, right? But,
That is an outstanding plate. That deserves a round of applause. What a plate, man.
happy food.
What a plate. Jordan, what about you, man? What was on your dinner plate, man? Christmas.
Well, turkey, had some rolls, mashed potatoes, carrots, corn, lots
Okay,
of
hot
gravy.
rolls? Did you have hot rolls?
No,
Like nice
no,
and
no.
warm buns or just the cold?
No, because we did like a hall dinner with Monica's family, so it was like a shit ton of people.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was like 30 people. There's a lot of people.
Wow.
Yeah, so there was a lot of food to be had, but I have an issue, right? Like I'm a little bit of a germaphobe, so I don't like buffets. I don't like communal eating. So I was quick onto getting like my plate stuffed up before anybody else touched the food,
Yeah.
and then that's it for me.
Women and children
great.
last.
That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, no, like I'm pushing kids out of the way.
Yeah.
Like, get your fucking nose picking
great, man.
hands away from the rolls.
Yeah, I
move.
know. It's
And
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't do that. So I'll have. If I was alone, I'd have multiple plates. But because
Yeah.
there was all these people, I had one plate, and that was it. And
Wow.
I just can't. Right? Like
yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, like for me, I don't know about you, Paul, but you get like that Christmas heavy stomach. So like you just eat and eat and eat, and then you're not hungry
Yep.
for like 3 days. Like you know you
right
have
now.
to eat.
Like that's me.
Yeah.
That's me currently right now. Yeah.
And
Yep.
it's like I know I should be eating, but I feel like I'm just adding to the mountain of food that still hasn't been digested in my stomach. You know?
So much. It's so much. Yeah. And you're not
Oh,
you're
man.
not supposed to eat that much. You're not supposed to put that much food in your body. No wonder people are so
That's
fat.
true.
You know what I mean? And like
That's
if
true.
I'm the teapot calling the kettle black here. Like I just told you, I can't sit down and eat 15 burgers in one shot. I guess it's a good thing, you know. It's sort of like what is it? Poetic justice in a way. Like
Yeah.
my body's finally just saying, you know what? Fuck you to my brain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Enough. Yeah. Jordan, you know what I was thinking about when you said you're a germaphobe with food? When COVID came around, I started thinking, like we had a couple birthdays, and I started thinking, you know what should stop? and should actually be, we should just cut it out and find a new way of doing it, is blowing out the candles on a birthday cake.
Yeah, you
Especially
just
when you're a kid.
Oh yeah.
spitting it on the
Oh
cake.
yeah.
All over a
That's
birthday
true,
cake
man.
and everyone eats the cake. You know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
That's
my thing
true,
is, like,
man. That's
you
true.
go to like a buffet, right? And I know you guys, like, we all use the bathroom, okay? Especially like let's say the ice cream, okay? You got the ice cream, and there's always one spoon where the ice cream is,
Yeah,
okay? It's
yeah.
a plastic handle, it just goes into the water.
Yeah.
And you see people, they come and they all touch the same handle.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's
I don't
true.
know if you grabbed your cock, you take a piss or you take a shit, you're not washing your hands thoroughly, not properly, but you've all touched the same exact handle. Germs don't stay stagnant in one place, right? Like bacteria moves and travels.
Nice and cold too, because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
pouring ice cream.
Yeah, and then you're just dipping it into the ice cream and you're ingesting that. As far as I can tell, and I don't want to look under a microscope, but I could be ingesting somebody's fecal matter.
Yeah,
And-
100%
and-
you're right.
Oh,
100% you're right.
absolutely.
Yeah,
And you know
and-
what? You know what? You know how shocking it is that how many people don't wash their hands
It's
after
insane.
they go to the bathroom?
It's
It's
insane.
shocking.
Poppy from Seinfeld sure doesn't.
It's true, but I've started watching people like, well, I don't watch them. I mean,
When
but I
hang out
observe.
bathrooms, I'm like,
I don't hang out in bathroom, but I observe people when they go to the bathroom. It's stunning how many people do not wash their hands.
Like,
I couldn't believe it.
yeah.
Come
I wash my
on.
hands every
Disgusting.
single time I get home. From if I leave my house,
Oh yeah,
even if I drive somewhere, because your
Yep.
handle or your steering wheel, right?
Yep.
Like I think about it, like ATM machines, handles of doors at
oh,
you know
disgusting.
the confectionery, the gas pump, holding on the gas pump. What is that thing ever get washed?
Oh my god,
And
yeah.
you're going in your car
Never.
right after and grabbing your steering wheel. So your steering wheel is like a petri dish, you know?
Yep.
Totally.
Yeah. So if you're a germaphobe, man, like I mean, you don't even have to go and take a crap before you go and grab the ice cream handle. It's what
Yep.
people are bringing in, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you know what I've stopped doing is like at family gatherings, bowls of chips. You got how many hands that go
Oh,
into
God,
the
yeah.
bowls of chips?
Yeah.
I will not eat the chips. There's no way.
There's
no way.
There's a not to play the devil's advocate here, but there's a strong argument though against like deterring from grabbing those handles or grabbing or like washing your hands constantly because it builds up your immune system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But
I
I mean,
agree with that. Having germs in your body, it like
I'm not
doesn't
gonna
kill
take
you,
a
makes you
spoonful.
stronger.
I'm not gonna take a spoonful of someone's poo.
But that's
Like,
it.
yeah.
That'll get my BCEs or my freaking
Uh.
my gut biome up.
I-
You know? No.
I won't get C diff because I've ingested C diff. You know, like it's disgusting. I
No, it is,
can't.
yeah.
I just can't.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
say that beards, like really long beards,
Oh, yeah.
short beards not, but really long beards have
Yep.
like a certain percentage of fecal matter. Like
It-
Will
it's
Forte
one of
when he was
the-
doing the Last Man on Earth when he was on that show.
Yeah.
He had this really long beard, and he went on Conan or something like that. Conan, they did a test. They swabbed his beard, and they found
White
they
light.
found traces of shit in his beard. He was
That's,
just like,
that's gross, man.
yeah, like anybody who has a really long beard, like a ZZ Top beard,
Yeah.
100%. There's like 10% fecal matter in that beard.
It's
Yeah.
100% why. Like I know it looks like I can't grow facial hair, but I can grow like a really wicked goatee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to shave quite frequently, but one of the reasons I don't is germs. Like I work in construction, so I walk into a porta john. If I have my goatee,
Oh my god, yeah.
it's just shit. You're just walking into a shit cesspool.
What are you trying to say, Jordan? That I got a shit chin?
But you wash your face, I'm sure, every single day, right?
No, I
You don't-
never do. I might make a point not to wash. I wash around my face and neck. I never wash
no.
my beard. I like
No.
nice
Oh my
shit, though.
god.
Yeah.
But
Oh my
like
God.
you get the point, right? Like
Yeah.
it's gross. So I keep my face clean shaven because a lot of germs will pop up
Yeah.
Yeah.
on my face. I can't. Like
Here's a question for you guys. I saw this video on social media recently, which freaked me out. So ever since I've seen that video, I start closing the lid on my toilet when I flush it because
Yes.
I don't know if it's true, but
I never
It is.
ever
It
flush
is
my
100%.
toilet. Ever flush it without
oh my god, like
Yeah.
I've never done that. Like I flush it and the lid is up,
never ever do it.
and they
I
showed this
never-
video, and they had like whatever's in the toilet bowl gets like spewing out like a little tornado
Yeah.
And I
all over
bet
the
your
bathroom.
toothbrush isn't in a
Jesus.
medicine cabinet, is it? It's out in the open.
No,
I keep
no,
my
it's in
toothbrush
the
on the
bag.
top of the toilet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I keep my toothbrush in the toilet, like
Yeah.
right in.
Yeah. Just,
I know.
I call it
But
a
it's disgusting.
toothbrush. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's just disgusting, man. What, like we're walking around in our own fecal matter
But
all day
hey,
long.
we all don't have AIDS, I think. Hey?
We hope.
know?
We hope not.
What would you rather have? Poo in your beard or AIDS?
Well, I got to go back to the food discussion.
Either way, you're not getting laid, eh?
No, hey,
Yeah.
been married for like 32 years, man. Like, come on.
He hasn't been laid in 20.
Hey, you're being generous.
I'm being
Anyway,
generous.
I got to go back to the food discussion because you guys were talking about what was on your plate.
Yeah.
Very, very disappointing ending to mine because I grabbed my plate. I'm at my mother's house. We had a big family dinner.
Oh,
Plate's got turkey, ham, dressing, like all the same things that Paul described. Get to the end. She forgot to make gravy.
What?
There was no
What'd you
gravy.
What'd you do? Did you eat it?
I turned the table over.
It's like pizza
was so
without
mad.
garlic dipping sauce. It just doesn't
We
make sense.
just had to have it without gravy. It was,
Okay.
and she didn't make it. It was too late. So we had dinner.
Aw.
Yeah. Because you both said you got to have gravy and it's on
Huh?
everything.
Has
Yeah.
to be.
But
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can make gravy from like the turkey juices,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Dave.
I
I'm sorry,
know.
man.
Well,
It's
did
like
you tell her
20
that's
cents
that's
a
10
can.
demerits right there, Mom?
Yeah.
Exactly.
10 demerits.
But did you have
Put
onions
working
in your
hose
food?
off.
Did you have onions in your food at least?
You
Yeah,
know,
onions was great.
she made there's this Lebanese like a pastry with meat inside called a fataya.
Yeah.
So it's a nice triangular pastry, a nice meat inside.
Like a
She put-
samosa?
It's kind of the same thing, yeah, but she did put onions in
Of
the
course.
meat.
At least you had onions. Because we know how much
I
you
hate
love
onions, man.
onions.
Can't stand
do?
it. And yeah, and my mom, I told my mom, you made it with onions, and she goes, "Oh,
You like those?
I didn't know you hated
I
onions.
like those.
50
Yeah.
plus years, Mom, I've hated onions."
You got to get a shirt. I hate onions, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she understands. She
Oh,
remembers.
frig, oh, God
Get-
bless her. She's amazing, though.
Get a
Wonderful
welcome
woman.
mat in your front door. I hate onions. So
Exactly.
The phone rings. I hate onions. Dave speaking.
Exactly. Oh, man. Anyway, so that was my disappointing end. But you know what? It is what it is, man. So any resolutions on the table here? Any resolutions?
Oh, God. Where do I
'Cause
begin?
I don't think we're going to have another show before January 1st.
we
Will
won't have one.
So-
I don't really have any resolution except for the fact that I'm doing the dry January, but that's just my liver needs it, and I'm doing it for our sober audience.
Do you do that every January?
No, this will be the first time I've done a. Okay, now to be fair, I didn't have anything alcoholic for like 5 years, so
Oh,
there was no reason behind that. I just didn't.
Then I turned 6.
Yeah, then I turned.
that's
Exactly.
amazing, man.
Yeah.
That's a great line.
Yeah, then I turned 6.
Oh, wait a
and, you know,
second. Oh, that deserves an applause, man. Well done, Paul. What a line.
Yeah. No, I'm just doing a dry January, just a cleanse to help kind of. We do have a lot of. I don't think you guys realize, but we have quite a few sober peanut gallery members.
Okay, did not realize.
No, yeah, we do. We got a lot of sober peanut gallery members, and our first segment every single episode is "Hold My Beer."
How do they laugh at anything?
You know what?
Yeah, no, it's great, but I guess the transition from non-alcoholic beverages has changed in the past like 10 years, right? Like it's completely different, and we're all comedians. A lot of comedians, we get paid in alcohol, and
Yeah.
quite a few either develop substance abuse issues or alcoholism, and you have a lot of sober comics. So for those who watch who
Susan
don't
hits the
drink,
lips. Yeah.
at least I'm gonna do 1 month, but 1 month of drinks that are non-alcoholic.
Jordan, I've done it before. I usually do it once a year. Like if I'm working out or something like that, if I sort of make a commitment to like, okay, I'm gonna eat right and no drinks, whatever.
Yep.
You know what's it's actually pretty messed up. I find myself singing when I'm in the shower. Like I'm like, hey, let's go get something to eat right now. Like I'm like talking to myself, right? But like you actually do notice after like a couple weeks takes, depending on how much you drink, that like your demeanor changes, your positivity,
100%.
you know what I mean? You do become a lot straighter. So
Yeah.
I mean, those sober people there are onto something, but I mean, I like
Why don't we do a segment called "Hold My Tea"?
Yeah, really.
Hold
Yeah.
my tea
Well,
bag.
we could do something like hold my soda,
Oh, my
Yeah.
soda.
Why not? Why
Yeah.
not? Hold my tea bag.
But no, it's awesome because yeah, so like I said, one of our viewers gave me like 4 or 5 non-alcoholic beverages. I can't wait to try
That's
them. I was gonna I didn't want to bring it to this episode. This episode I crushed my beer. I'm gonna have my White Claw. But some of the drinks that I was given, like I'm intrigued. Let's just put it that way. We have a nice.
Mitch Hedberg has a joke about this. Like, if you drink too many non-alcoholic beers, you are a non-alcoholic.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so funny, man.
Oh man, that's
No, good for you, man. That's
absolutely.
And you know what's it's like people are like, good for you, Jordan. Really, man. That's such a incredible thing you're undertaking. You're like, I'm not drinking for a fucking month. You fucking
It's
like everybody who says that, it's like, good for you. Holy jeez. I don't know.
I was sober for 5 years.
Yeah.
Like
Let's
I was
raise a
sober-
toast. A toast to Jordan.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. I'm just trying stuff.
But it kind of is a good indicator, right? If you're like, even if it's like you go to a show or you go with your buddies, just give me a beer. Because like when you're out with them and they're like, what? You're not having a beer? Like if I ever said that to my friends, like I have to go in hiding when I do stuff like that. Because like they're like, what? What's the kick here? Am I like we're being punked? Like what
Yeah.
Well, and that's it, right? Like
is this
I
a
had
bit? Is this a bit, Paul? Yeah.
I had a work lunch, right? And like it was the end of the year kind of thing, and so everybody's having like wine or a beer, and I just ordered a coffee, and one of the guys goes, "Do you not drink? Like, aren't you a comedian?"
What,
and I'm like,
gay?
I'm like,
Gay?
I'm like,
mean?
yeah,
Aren't you
That's what you get from
comedian?
your friends.
it's like it's 12:30. I don't need an alcoholic beverage. Like, I drink enough. I just want a coffee. I'm tired.
Yeah, I want one, but I mean, like, I'm just having coffee.
Yeah.
It's true, man.
It's
true.
very, very true. Very true. That is a pet peeve of mine. Speaking of pet peeves, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to do a pet peeve? This is a new segment. This is the second time we're doing it.
Are you
Pet
ready?
peeve, man. Oh my God. We each have a pet peeve to talk about. I love this segment. I wish we could do the whole podcast was nothing but pet peeves, but that would get pretty angry.
Yeah,
Pretty
my
quick.
blood pressure couldn't handle it.
Exactly. So let's get right to it, man. We're going to do a new segment, well, the second time we're doing it, called Pet Peeves.
Oh, ich kann kotzen!
I love
What's
that.
he saying? What is that
Before we went, I think I listened to that intro about 1,000 times before we went live.
Okay.
I love that intro. Anyway, do you guys want to hear it again?
No.
I don't care if you do. I want to. Here we go.
Oh, ich kann kotzen!
Yes, sir. Pet peeves. So we're going to each bring up something that really bothers us, ticks us off, just to end the year on a great note. Pet peeves. So who wants to start? I got a good one, but
Dave, go.
Yeah, Dave.
you want me to start? Okay.
Yeah, because I
All
stole
right.
yours last time.
All right, I'll start. I got about 5 of them listed here, but I'll only do one. My pet peeve for this episode is oblivious Costco shoppers.
I fucking
Now,
hate Costco.
Let me give you an example here.
That's why I don't go to Costco.
I fucking hate it.
When you go to Costco, the aisles are nice and wide. They're about 20 feet wide or whatever they are. But it's inevitable that whenever I go, I get stuck behind a family of 7. The mother and father are there, and the kids are like horizontally. They don't line up vertically. They like take up the whole aisle, and they walk almost, they're going so slow, they're almost going backwards. And of course, they have to stop at every freaking sample station. So you're stuck behind them. Not only that, I once followed this family out of Costco. We were done. I was going out. There was about 5 of them, and they were blocking the whole doorway.
Okay.
They stopped right in the doorway.
Oh.
They stopped. So the woman was
There's
pushing the
starts
cart,
2 and 3 right there.
and she like was putting her card back in her wallet and doing whatever. And there's like 30 people behind me piling up, and they're not moving. They're in the doorway. The door is open. They're just blocking the whole door for about 15 seconds, and everybody's like, "Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me?"
Yeah.
Move, motherfucker!
People
Move!
who shop in bulk.
Like
Get in, get
these
out.
people, I swear these shopping carts have to come equipped with some kind of pokey
need a-
device or something
need
so
a
that we can
horn.
poke these guys in the ass.
No, they need a horn. I want to rage about this too. This was not my pet peeve. Although Costco, I was just there yesterday, and I
Nightmare.
get so angry there. Like,
It's annoying because people don't know. They don't look at what's around them.
no,
And they're so inconsiderate, and they're blocking the freaking aisle, and they're whatever.
Goddamn
It's just
bastards, eh?
Jesus Christ. It
Yeah.
just drives me nuts, man.
I was
Well,
trying
it's
to
like
turn
that.
the corner at a Costco, and there's two, like, the carts are fucking huge, and I'm trying to turn the corner, and these two ladies have their carts parked beside each other, and they're just staring at fucking chips, and I'm like, I need to get to the next aisle. Fucking move. Like, out of all the places you decide to stop, park your cart in the big ass aisle, not at the fucking end where there's no fucking room. Move.
Yeah,
And then look at
exactly.
you like, why are you so mad? I have shit to do. I have to wait in line for a fucking half an hour, and your ass is in my way. Get the fuck out of the way. You can't decide what chip you want? Like,
Exactly.
come on.
Exactly. Not only that, when they get to the cash, they have to fiddle through their wallet for their card when they've had half an hour to get their card, and we all have to wait for you. Damn it. All right.
And you used it to get in. Like, you have to fucking scan your card to get in now. So why the hell did you bury it when you have to bring it out again?
Yeah.
Don't put
And why do you need to scan at the cash now? You have to scan to get in the fucking store. Why do you need to scan it again at the cash?
Remind me not to go to Costco when you two are hungry.
No, I'll fucking kill somebody. Like,
Yeah.
Oh man.
honestly though, those hot dogs are fucking good.
Yeah, it makes it all worthwhile, right?
I heard they're good. I heard the pizza's good there too.
I haven't had the pizza, but $1.50 for a hot dog and a drink, like, homeless
Better
people
than
should just
IKEA,
camp
probably.
out.
IKEA's hot dogs have gone downhill big time. Or
Yeah,
as I
go
like
to
to say,
Costco.
Schlagenstuck. Yeah.
No, go to Costco, man. I swear, if I was homeless, I would stick out in front of the Costco.
After what you two just said, like, you're really selling Costco for me.
No, fuck Costco shopping, but the hot dogs. You don't need a membership to get a hot dog. You
Okay, I was
just
gonna
sneak
say I'm
in
not
through
getting
the
a
back.
$150 a year membership so I go eat hot dogs. Like, it's
No,
bad
you
enough.
don't-
I just told you guys I gotta stop eating so much.
You don't
Yeah,
need a membership to
yeah.
eat there. You just have to walk in the back door.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right. So that is my pet peeve. Oblivious Costco shoppers. All right. Who wants to go next? Paul or Jordan?
Not me. Not me.
All right. So Paul, you go. Your pet peeve, man.
You know, I wasn't prepared for this, but I was thinking about it just because this happened the other night. You know, one of my pet peeves is when my cat pees on my bed. That's a huge pet peeve, and it's ironic because she's my pet and she's peeing, right? So pet peeve. And it sounds like I'm making a joke about it, but she does it like when she's pissed off at me, and she'll just piss on my bed. And I have two, like those Fuller from Home Alone sheets, those like rubber sheets,
Yeah.
to put underneath the thing. And I don't really get that mad anymore. I'm just like, oh, piss, like you're talking about shitty beards and stuff like that. Like, you gotta puke, shit, and piss, and that is around this house. It's like no wonder I don't invite very many girls over, right? But and I don't have any sense of smell too, so I couldn't tell you if my house just reeked like piss. Like, I couldn't tell you. So I've got, like, I keep my door shut in my bedroom, like I in and out. I shut it, and at nighttime, just this. Meow on my door, right? I'm like, get out of here. I call her Flo Piscopo, like Joe Piscopo. I call her Flo Piscopo. Get out of here, Flo Piscopo.
Oh my
You're
God.
not getting in this room, because like she'll pee on the bed, and she does it out of spite. Like, she'll do it when like I'm like something. It's my fault. You know what I mean? I'm like
Wow.
a 50s battered housewife now. Like, well, I wasn't petting her today. Like.
So on average, how many times per week does she do that?
No, I think she probably does it once. I'd say I've got her under control now. It's about once a month, maybe.
And what is it? What happens that triggers this?
I don't know. It's either I haven't given her temptations, her treats. I
Yep.
haven't been picking her up or something. Like she's very finicky. She's right here, right? Like she's next to me right now, right? And like
It's like you're fucking talking about me.
it's,
Guess
yeah,
what?
like, you know,
Okay, tonight.
and like or her litter box. If I haven't cleaned it every day, like every day I scoop her litter box.
So
Every second day is a max.
So are you home when this happens?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's not because you're out.
I'll go to the bathroom, come back,
Okay.
and she'll like I can hear it, because she jumps off the bed and listen to this.
Holy
She
crap!
jumps off my bed and immediately goes in down the hallway through my living room and jumps up onto the chairs underneath the dining room table. She fucking knows what she did.
Holy cow! Oh my god!
She's like, she's gonna be pissed off at me, and she goes and hides after she does it. So it's like that's a like that's a reaction to her actions. She knows what she's doing, right?
She knows.
I can't tell you how much money I've spent on getting my comforters dry cleaned. I'll just bring the comforter. They think, hey Paul, how are you doing, man? When I walk in the dry cleaners, I got pizza managers numbers in my phone. Now, like the dry cleaners, why does the dry cleaner know you so well?
Wow. So you don't get mad anymore. You don't get mad anymore.
Yeah.
You don't get mad anymore,
Give
or
her at a proper time. If I'm not giving her attention, if I don't clean her litter box or something that will trigger it. And
wow.
Yeah. So I keep the door shut in my bedroom. Like when I go to the bathroom now, I open, shut the door. Like
Wow.
Flow Piscopo.
I think I would have ended that relationship a long time
She's
ago.
also old too, you know. She like my mom all the time is like, oh, just get rid of her. Like one time, we had 3 cats back home. We had 3 cats when I was living at home. 3 cats. Like one of them was peeing, you know. And I got home from school one day. I'm like, "Where's Forrest?" She's like, "You ran away." I'm like, "Oh, what?" You know. And then like a week later, like, "Where's Lieutenant Dan?" But you ran away. You know. Like, what the hell? My mom's like on an absolute butcher. Yeah.
Your cats have.
But hey, like.
Military ranks. I love it, man.
Yeah, you don't want the house. You don't want the house smell like piss, and it really ruins your shit, right?
Yeah.
But I've got like my couch has like I'm looking at it right now. It's got like these blankets on it that have like they're meant for that kind of thing, for like dogs or cats pee.
Yeah.
But like I can't lay on my couch. I don't lay on my couch. The end of the whole story is she's 15, 16 years old. So unfortunately, fortunately, but unfortunately, I won't have to deal with it. And you know what? The sad thing about it is, when she's gone, I'm gonna miss her piss.
Like some cats live up to like 20 years old, eh? Like,
well, what?
Yeah, so you could have another 5 years of this, man.
It's not like it's gonna get better. You know what I mean?
You can't teach a
incontinence
old cat nutrition.
doesn't get better as it age. It gets worse, right? So, yeah.
And
get her a diaper, like those monkeys that wear diapers.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
But she'll get to the point where she's doing it accidentally too.
But that is a pet peeve of mine, is like stepping in cat puke in the dark, because you walk into a room, there's puke.
That'd be horrible.
Like looking down the ground, like, what the hell's that? You know, and like really end up picking up that it's a nugget of shit. You know, like it's like, I go through so much soap. Like, bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
George's allergic to stupid stories.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So we had Costco, oblivious Costco shoppers. We have Paul's cat. Jordan, back to you to end the pet peeves segment.
My pet peeve, and I'm sorry if this creates whatever. My pet peeve is women's excuse that they can't date a guy because he's too nice.
Oh,
I fucking hate that shit. Okay, I can't say that I haven't had this problem. I have. I'm happy now. But I still constantly hear this, and I know there's lots of guys out there who hear that the woman goes, "Oh, I'm not interested because he's too nice," or they use that as, and I like to call it a filler word. You have nothing else to say, but the guy is too nice. I'd rather you tell the guy he's fugly as shit, and that's why you're not interested in him, than telling him he's too nice, because that's not a problem. Being nice is not a problem.
Women don't like that, man. Women if you're not a bit of a prick, you know.
And that's it, right? Like, you want to date an asshole, you want to date a prick, and then you wondering why your life turns out the way it does. Well, listen, you might have had a nice gentleman who knows how to respect a woman, but because he's nice, you don't find him attractive or whatever.
Yeah.
Just be honest. If you don't like a guy for whatever reason, he could be ugly. That's fair. He could just be dorky. You don't have similar interests, but don't use the word you're nice. So I'm not like, that's a horrible excuse. Horrible excuse, because there's tons of men out there who then end up creating this asshole demeanor because they've been told too many times that they're too nice. That's
Demeanor.
not a them problem.
They're getting demeanor.
Yeah,
Demeanor.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's not a them problem. That's a you problem. You want somebody who treats you like shit? Don't waste this guy's time when he's being nice. When there's tons of women out there who are looking for a nice guy, but they can't find them because you're wasting this guy's time.
You know what? It's a sign that like that's not the right woman for you.
No, move on.
That's like I mean, I can't date you. You're too nice. Well, then fuck you. How's that mean?
Exactly. You know? And to all the guys out there who are too nice and you're whatever, you're talking to a woman that you might be interested in, have some boundaries. If a woman is around you and is saying that they're not interested in you because you're too nice, don't waste your time anymore with her, okay? Be like, that's not my problem. I'm too nice. I'm not changing because of a woman.
I'm very
That's
much
your
developed
problem.
The mentality like I can't date you. You're too mean.
Okay.
You're
That
way
is
too
a
mean.
you problem then. If you're too mean and they can't date you, that is you legitimately, it's a negative response, right? So that's it. When I hear the too nice shit, it irks me a bit because you can't think of another reason and you don't want to hurt their feelings. Be honest. Don't bullshit. Be honest. Okay.
So what if it is that, I mean, obviously the woman, if she's saying that he's too nice, she knows the man.
I get what Jordan's saying. She's
right.
That's not
using that as an excuse.
It's not a good excuse. It's a horrible excuse. You're taking somebody's positive personality traits and using it against them. It creates a negative mentality.
Just tell me you don't like my cologne.
But that's it, right? Give a legitimate reason. Give an honest reason.
Rather the truth.
And if it hurts their feelings, that's fine because that's your truth. But don't use the excuse that they're too nice. If you're not attracted to them, that is your truth. That is your feelings. That's how you feel. Be honest about it. But you're now taking somebody's good personality trait and using it against them, and that makes them feel like shit, right? If it's an ugly person, that's fine, but they have a positive personality trait, and you're stepping on that. They might know they're ugly. They might know that the only thing they have is that they're a nice person, but they're gonna find somebody who likes that personality trait. Don't use that against them. That's not fair. Don't waste their time. Don't treat them like shit because they're too nice. That's horrible.
All right. So
now I know how. What's his name? What's Ned Flanders?
Yeah,
Ned Flanders.
Ned Flanders.
Yeah. God rest his soul.
You must see. Like I'm not around people who date because it's just not my peer group, right? So you are you seeing a lot of this, Jordan? Like, are you seeing a lot of your friends who are like getting dumped because they're too nice?
Or just their time is being wasted. Their time is being wasted. Like I'm at an age now where you're kind of like you need to figure out where you're going in your life. That's where the social standard is, right? I'm 32 now.
I'll tell you something, Jordan. And this isn't. I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything like that. You know, despite what we're talking about, all the girls that I haven't been able to shake, and like they just no matter what. Keep coming back is when I've been like how I treat my buddies, like how I treat my friends, which is kind of like when you talk to your buddies, like you can wear those fucking shoes. Like, what are you, the old man from Home Alone?
Loser? Yeah, that's what they like.
And like you know, you make like when you rip in your buddies.
Yep.
Like all the girls that just have liked me like more than I've liked them, and I don't know if that's the proper way to word this, but like.
But you're not interested in them in that way.
But we don't show interest, and that's sort of a I think not an example, but it's a piece of the you're too nice. It's you like me, and I know you like me, and I know you're into me, and I know you want to date me, and I don't. You're being too nice to me because you're trying to cater to every. Oh, did you want me to get that for you? You're so funny. Oh my god, I can't believe you said that.
They call that simping now, and I don't think men should simp for women in general, but I don't think you need to not be nice. Like you shouldn't. You shouldn't be begging somebody to date you. Okay? You shouldn't be begging somebody and like doing everything for them in the hopes that they'll give you a minute. Know your worth.
Yeah.
Like that's just
Yeah.
know your worth. You
So
are
really, it's the guys.
Yeah.
Stop being so nice. You know,
just
Yeah.
tell them they're fucking stupid when they say a dumb comment. God knows that happens.
Absolutely.
no. Don't tell them. If you're a nice person, be a
Don't
nice
take advice
person.
from me, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
don't ever take advice from me when it comes to women. Yeah.
Well,
But-
I think it might be an age thing too, because you both met my sister Sharon, who comes to
Yeah.
a lot of our shows. She's in her 50s and she's dating. I mean, she used to be married, but now she's in the dating scene. And when you're at that age, just from what I observed her doing, she doesn't waste time.
Good.
No.
You're honest. She's like, I don't have time to play games. If I
Nope.
like you, I'll tell you. If I don't like you, I won't call you. Like, I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
And
So it
that's
might be an age thing. Might be an age
That's
thing.
it. I'd rather somebody be honest to
Yeah.
these people. If you're just not sexually attracted or you don't have common interests, that's fine. But don't use the excuse that they're too nice, because you're literally taking a genuine person who is
Themselves.
genuinely, and you're creating an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, because they think, they go back home and they go, I'm too nice, I gotta treat people like shit, and then they start treating people like shit.
There
and
is
that's not
a
who they
there
are.
is there's a plethora of men who are too nice now. Like, it's just the tides have turned so much so where, like, you know, the man is usually known as the asshole, the prick, you know, like, and now, like, women, a lot of women are like ruthless. You know what I mean?
I think
And men, they're not even trying to be nice. They're just politer and kind. They just get roasted by these women because they're not, you know, they're not what the woman's looking for. And, you know, man, like, it's 50-50. I mean, well,
I honestly think, I don't think there's been a change. I think it's just being talked about more, because men didn't share any of these things before, right? You kept everything inside, personal. You didn't even discuss your feelings before. Now it's changing, and now it's like, holy shit, is this happening to you? Because it's happening to me. And because there's all this social media, and because we're being told to talk about these things, that's it. But I don't want to drag on this too long. Please just be honest and tell them why you don't like them, but don't use the excuse that they're too nice.
And guess what? They're not
going
to stop.
It's not going to. I know. For the 82 subscribers we have.
That's, you know what I mean? It's like, it's because you keep doing it, and it just drives me mental, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why it's my pet peeve.
Yeah. And I haven't dated in a long time, but when I was dating, and maybe it's changed, but when I was dating, the harder you tried to get a woman, the harder it was to get her.
Talking to a woman and telling her to stop saying it's because you're too nice is like me talking to my cat saying, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you stop peeing on my bed?
Stop pissing on the bed, man.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen. Like I'm at that point where when I was like in my teenage years, that was the thing. I was raised by two women, so I'm trying to be nice to everybody. You know, I always thought that the woman was always right and the man was always wrong. And it's not like that. That's not how it is. And that is it. You need to have boundaries. You need to have self-respect for yourself. So if you don't like something about me, that's not my problem. That's your problem. Move on yourself. I got my own shit to do. And that attracts what you might be looking for. It's a certain sense of confidence. You're confused? Don't worry. I'm not going to make it confusing for you. You do what you got to do. I'm going to do what I got to do. Life moves on regardless. Okay. Don't change your entire lifestyle for somebody, because that changes you as a person. You're going to be unhappy in like 5 years.
Exactly.
Yes,
and if she shops at Costco, dump her immediately.
I have a rule. I have a Costco rule. We don't take a shopping cart. It's only what I can carry, and I need to have a free hand at the end for a hot dog. So
Jesus, there you go. All right. We got one more thing to do, gentlemen.
Final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Yes, sir. It is the final thought for 2024. It's a sad day, man. What's a happy day? Final thoughts. Jordan, let's go to you, man. Final thought for episode 40.
I want to take a moment. Okay, remember how we look right now? Okay. Remember how we are? This is episode 40, 2024. Started in February. We made it 40 episodes all the way through.
Yes,
Episode 50 is going to come a lot faster than we think. So remember how you look right now. Because by episode 50, I should have something for everyone.
Hiccups?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I got hiccups right now.
What are you talking about?
That's it. That's all. I want you to remember this. Episode 40. We're going to bring this up on episode 50. Remember how you look right now? I want to remember how Dave looks, how Paul looks, how I look.
Please forget how I
Episode
look.
50. We're going to have something for the Six Nuts community. It's going to be for us, but the Six Nuts community to look at. And because we are going to hit there. So
Cool.
just want to thank everybody for watching, all our subscribers, all our viewers.
Yes,
We
sir.
have lots all across the world. And I want to thank you guys for a great 2024. I can't wait for next year, man. Cannot wait.
It's going to be epic. Thank you, Jordan. Great final thought for 2024. Paul Bourgon, your final thought for 2024, man.
Jeez, I hope next year's better. Then I say that every year, though. Every year I go, maybe next year. To tie into what he said, Jordan said, it's pretty cool. Like the people are watching this and commenting, and like, I mean, it's my mom, so it's one thing there, which is good. But like that, that there are people that watch it. Like this is pretty cool, and yeah, thank you to everybody. And there will be we're gonna keep going with this, I'm sure. We're just picking up. We're just sort of getting our feet in the water, kind of thing. So. Just get rid of that there. But yeah, I don't have much on the go for shows and stuff. I'm in that lull that we all get into, but things will pick up. Be positive, right? Just like my blood type.
100%, man.
Yeah, I think that's about it. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
I'm happy to keep going.
Thank you. Great final thought, Paul. And my final thought for this episode. I feel like we haven't even got started. Like, I know we've done 40 episodes, but it feels like I think 2025 is going to be outstanding because I think we're just scratching the surface of what we could do with this podcast. And I'm being honest, like we're going to do a live episode on January 12th. We're going to do a lot of new things, new segments, perhaps.
Hold my opium. We're going to do hold
my opium. But it feels like, creatively that we haven't even really scratched the surface. So I think 2025 is going to be a great year for this podcast. Thank you to everybody that listens and watches and comments. I mean, Paul, your mom, you make a joke that it's your mother, but you know what, man,
she loves them.
Amazing support. I mean,
yeah, she absolutely loves them.
Yeah, my mom doesn't watch this shit.
My brother, and
exactly.
My brother and sister don't watch it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but no, it's
awesome.
It's great. It's great to have. It's like I can't imagine how sorry, Dave. I'm not trying to talk over you right now.
All good, man.
Imagine how really famous comedians or famous like Joe Rogan, how he must feel. Like, could you just get used to it after a while? You're just like, yeah, well, people like me, and that's it. But like, people to follow someone, to like you're like, oh, I gotta watch the 6 Months podcast. Oh, I can't wait for the next 6 Months podcast. It's kind of cool. It's really it's humbling in a way,
It is very, very much so. And we appreciate all the support and all the viewers, and just watch for a lot of great things in 2025. So that is my final thought. As always, thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Paul. You guys are amazing. Couldn't have done it without you. And Happy New Year to everybody out there, man. Happy New Year.
Agreed.
And we will see you all on episode 41 in 2025.